She went on her knees.
To get out of there. She saw what happened to her friend earlier.
I've never seen that before. That's really crazy. Look at that. Her knees are in the dirt. Look at that.
I'm telling you. Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're, I guess we're in my man cave in my house. I'm here with the Ranch Fairy. We're gonna react to some kill shots, but I appreciate you coming over, man.
Yeah, man. So I think you and I have been talking about if you can predict things moving, time to target, that kind of thing. And I said, well, how many kill shots you got? You said, I got a bunch. And I was like, and you've got varied arrow mass, different kinds of broadheads, that kind of thing. And I said, okay, well, I don't have that. Mm-hmm. And you've got deer shots.
Oh yeah.
So we know that's 90% of our audience is hunting deer. So I was like, Christian, we ought to get together and look at shots and see if there's any predictability in how much they move, if the arrow mass matters, the speed matters, and you've got good close shots.
All right, what I put together, so we got 21 kill shots. We'll react to them. So the goal is to see, like you said, any consistency in movement, time to target. So and the arrows are ranging from 430 to all the way up to 585. So
Okay.
the 9.
Yeah, and I'm most interested in not necessarily seeing the broadhead performance as I am if there's any consistency or in direction, which my prediction is no.
Yeah, and so the arrows that have expandables, all those are under 500 grains. Anything that's fixed is going to be above 500 grains. So you'll see some 525s all the way up to 585. Expandables go as low as 430, I think up to 490.
Okay.
So,
we're showing the real.
This is the whitetail range right here.
Because most people don't go over 580 either.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll start out. On this doe right here. So this one's an expandable, 450 grains, 19 yards from an elevated shot position.
No, she didn't. That's amazing. Did you think you aimed low?
So and these are kills from me, my buddies. So
no, I understand that, but it looks like somebody she didn't duck till she hit her.
Yeah, you can see that there.
Right there. That's not much because that's a perfect hit.
Yeah, that was a good shot. You can see how the angle, when they got their head down like that, their kind of torso like angles down, but she kept that angle and just dropped. It's like as it hit her.
She was already spinning too.
So I'm assuming that was a little of a quartering away.
Cut the tendon on the right leg too.
Yeah.
That's why she's stumbling.
So
her right leg's
she
gone.
didn't make it too far.
Oh no, that's beautiful.
This is number 2. So this is an expandable, 460 grains, 32 yards, elevated position. This is my buddy Hunter from a few years back. That one didn't get too much penetration. You can see where she's standing, arrows on the way. Looks like it hit a bag target, didn't move at all. She didn't move a ton before the arrow impacted her. Boom.
That's not real extreme though. I think that is probably, haven't seen the rest of it. I bet that's the normal drop. I bet, we'll see.
Yeah.
You've seen them all. I have not. He's cheating.
Yeah.
But I haven't had a pig stand still, but they're a little different.
I would say that's very minimal, especially at 32 yards. Yeah.
She didn't do the matrix or anything.
Okay, so this is an expandable, 480.
Look at that old gnarly guy.
Dude, this is one of my favorite bucks I've ever shot. 27 yards. This is in 2021, elevated.
What a cool deer.
So he's got a handlebar on that one side. When I shot this deer, I called a buddy. He's like, "What'd you shoot?" I said, "A 15 point." And they're like, "Dude, that's a giant." I'm like, "You don't understand. I can't even describe what this
Not
thing
quite.
looks like." He's got a handlebar on one side and just a G2 on the other.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so he's a freaking cool deer. This is 7.5.
God, he's big. Like he's a big deer.
Big deer, big body deer. So you can see on this deer,
He doesn't even move.
Just takes it. Does not move at all. I mean, this shot was still one of the nastiest shots I've ever had. I mean, he just wore it right there. Did not move.
Ding, ding.
Ding, ding. Yeah, I took this from a kill shot video. Couldn't get that out of there.
That's fine.
The same spot. This is my buddy Peyton. Expandable, 450, 26 yards, elevated. It's another mature buck. That sucker's huge.
Yeah, he's a big squared up deer. He moved a little bit, but not much. He changed the shot. He changed the impact point maybe 3 or 4 inches,
Yeah.
but not 10, 7, bad.
Yeah, that was not bad at all. And that arrow sounded like loud coming out of that bow, and you could hear it.
I think sometimes the cameras make I've had a couple of shots on my bow, and my bow's not that loud, and it sounds like, I don't know what happens.
Well, that bow's also probably going off right next to the camera, you know? So it probably sounds bad. So it's a buck over a decoy, mechanical, 480, 31 yards. This one's on the ground, so out of a blind.
Oh, man, he did the...
Yeah.
Man, you guys are either aiming low or something's going on, because theoretically you should have missed.
I aim lower third.
So where do you aim?
Probably here. And every one of my experiences, they're going down that I've seen.
No, we're not going to see a deer jump up.
No, yeah.
I can 100% predict that.
Yeah.
They're not going that way.
Yeah.
So you artificially aim low, predicting they're going to move some, and if you hit them where you're aiming, they're dead.
They're done. Yeah, exactly. So this is Jake. You came over and talked to Jake. He's on the pod, so this is a buck Jake shot. You know, I think that arrow exited in the back hip somewhere over here, but you can see he's ducking in, kind of starting to get out of there.
Did he come toward you or go away?
Let's see.
He's trying to go away.
Yeah, so he ends up running by all those trees. So
the ones that spin toward you are the worst.
Yeah.
Because they bring a lot of bone into the game.
You got another mechanical, 430, 24 yards. My buddy Hunter. This is on the ground. So,
he's about to double.
Yeah. I mean, look at that.
Look at that as the Matrix. He must be aiming low then, because he didn't hit her bad.
Has to. So this, I would say that's a fairly quartering 2 shot, at least from the camera angle.
That's one of those hard ones that you just don't see them doing it.
Yeah.
They're not, you don't know they're quartering 2. Look at the duck.
Yeah. And I mean, still hammered her. So he had to
have been aiming low.
And I don't know if this is a late season doe or what the scenario was, but late season especially, I mean, I'll put it almost in the bottom of the belly.
We hunted a place in Fredericksburg, and we would stop hunting deer second week of November because you couldn't hit them.
You're aiming at the knuckle.
You couldn't hit them.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really ethical. We had so many bad experiences. First 3 weeks of October, you were pretty good, and then all of a sudden once the guns came out,
Yeah.
You had to get them 7 yards away. It was back when tent blinds were a big thing. We'd shoot through the mesh and all that and get them. I mean, we'd corn them up 5 yards. You could get them then. But man, that bow better be quiet.
That's funny. This mechanical, 490 grains, 30 yards. This is me. This is like 2019 elevated shot. I like the winter wheat field hunts.
Smoked.
So
She moved like the first 3 we saw.
Yeah. Yeah. She moved a deep, not a ton.
No,
just reacting just a little bit. Yeah.
Did she keep going? No, she didn't really.
Nope. And she ran 70 and fell over. And the exit was further back, but I think I got at least one lung on her.
All right, this is good Texas scenario here. We got them trapped in a pen, got them tied up.
That fence is 10 foot if you see in the back. So yeah, I got him in a 8x8. He can only live in that for a few days.
It's easier to kill them if they can't get out. You keep shooting at them.
I stand 60 feet high so I can shoot down.
You got to be careful with them fences. I'm hunting on the ground and hit the wire. It's like, what?
Yeah, so this is a big Oklahoma buck. Mechanical, 480, 27 yards, elevated position. That's what he does.
He moved a little bit. It ended up high, so he missed on an aim super low.
No, I think that was before I started adjusting.
The results are good.
Mechanical, 430, 23 yards. I think the shot angle is actually off on this one. I think this is a ground blind shot. Remember this tree stand? So you can see she's switched on. The gig is up for her. The other two are just enjoying
She picked something up.
Didn't move just a ton though. I mean, you can tell he's aiming low because
that matches the other 4. About, I don't know how to measure that. That would be 6 or 7 inches.
Yeah.
Broke her on impact shoulder.
Yep, she didn't make it too far. This is a mechanical. This is actually a couple years ago. It's my buddy Peyton. 450 grains, 21 yards, elevated from the tree stand. Give him a little mat. So you can see he's starting to.
About the same. Okay. Smoked.
That buck got hammered. He didn't make it too far. Okay, I remember this one. So this is in Oklahoma. This is like 2016, 2017. Real close on the ground, 17 yards, 440 grains, expandable. So I think this is a big 3-blade Grim Reaper. She started to duck.
On it off with the arrow redirected real bad, but it went the right direction.
Yeah, you can see her kind of wearing it in the armpit on that other
I
side.
saw the arrow go like this, but it went towards the front.
Right. Yeah.
She didn't move much.
Now she's a 17 yards. She's freaking close.
I like those.
Yeah.
If you can get them at 15, you got them.
Yeah. Okay, this one, expandable 450, 22 yards. This is from a ground blind. She didn't move nearly at all. She moves after she shot.
Yeah, I hit her and then she took off.
Yeah. I like when they don't move.
It's
nice.
way easier.
Yeah. These are the lighter arrows. So 490 was the heaviest. I think 430 was the lowest. Duck and spin, no movement. We had 6 that ducked. Duck and spin, I put 4. And no movement, I put 2. None at all. No movement at all.
But they didn't really go nuts.
No, not just a couple. I think that were crazy.
So your aim point that you have, we talked about, is probably the spot to shoot at them. They're smoked, and then if they duck the average amount of movement we saw,
Yep.
you got them.
Yeah.
Which we saw in the videos. We're talking about this much difference probably in aim here, hit there.
Exactly.
Okay.
So this one we don't have a bunch of data on, I guess.
This is one of my subscribers shooting a pretty heavy arrow, and that deer did the matrix.
Yeah. So you see that gap? That was probably a pretty decent shot before she decided to go to the next county, from an elevated position. So that she was boogieing.
Just rolled her up though.
Yeah, didn't go too far. So this deer, this is the first deer I ever shot with your setup. A 585 single bevel. Is 150 grains, 19 yards from a tree stand. So let's see what happens with him.
Smoked.
No movement at all. I mean, that deer wore it.
That's the one that went like 10 yards, right?
Yeah, I didn't find that arrow for like 3 weeks.
The deer went.
Yeah, I ran 10 yards and fell over.
Whatever.
Exactly.
God, he didn't move at all. But we had 4 that didn't move, or what, 2 or 3 didn't move, and they were bucks. All the does.
The does, man.
They tried something.
Yeah, the bucks wear it a little easier, I think. So that deer ran 10 yards.
Not a lot of sound at the shot either.
No. Here's another one of yours.
Ooh, who's shooting 7? Oh, this is, okay, so for context, this is a hunter in Mexico. This girl is 12. Shoots a 35-pound recurve. And you're going to see a string tracker because that's how bad of luck she's had. I talked to her dad.
What's the purpose of the string tracker?
Well, if it hits them, you just follow the string. You never had one?
How much string do they have?
Oh, you're young.
Yeah.
So, well, they have like 500 yards in there.
Oh, are you serious?
So it's like a tube on your stabilizer, and the string goes out.
I got him.
And it just goes zzz, and when the string stops moving, you say, oh, they're dead.
Can you tighten your drag?
Yeah, you can tighten the drag and pull back. But no kidding, this was a thing back in the 80s. And Fitzgerald used to shoot them all the time on his videos. So you're going to see a string tracker, and then he raised her arrow mass to 700 grains, a 3-to-1 tough head. This arrow can't be going 130.
It ain't moving.
And the arrow flight is just...
It's pretty.
The arrow flight is sick. It looks like a slow-mo, it's not.
No. That's real time.
Well, it is, but it's not. Okay. But he sent this to me and said, thanks for helping us out. Obviously, it's a real close shot.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And with a 35-pound recurve, you're not shooting 40 anyway. So they just pull them in.
Yeah, this is a pretty cool one. I mean, there wasn't a need for a second line. That deer wore it. Just ate it.
Done.
Just ate it.
That's crazy. When they sent that to me, I was just like, the shaft's not wobbling. See the string?
Yeah, that was cool. So this is a buck. Actually, it's that buck on the ground right there.
Okay.
So 525, 26 yards, elevated position. I shot this deer with just a regular fixed head, no single bevel. So you can see he's kind of quartering away.
Yeah, that's the shot. Yeah. Dude, if you want a shot, that's the shot.
And then you're gonna...
Right in the pocket, man.
I'm gonna show my butt here a little bit. I didn't make the best shot here, but broadside, perfect shot. Quartering away, not a great shot. I needed to be back in here. But he was moving a little bit.
He's moving a little bit. He's like the does. It's just he's reacting to something.
Yeah.
And that's what I think those are. The deer's looking at you. They see everything happen. I think these deer that are facing away, they just hear something, right?
Yeah. So
they go out the neck.
No, it didn't actually get very good penetration.
It hit the other shoulder blade.
Yeah. So that shot angle was tough too. I think what it ended up doing was skipping along the cavity. I don't even think I got into the. Now I ended up putting a follow-up shot on him. He ran 20 yards, stopped, and I shot him again. So he's hurting.
No kidding.
But that was a tough angle. Jake, I believe this is last year. So this is a single bevel.
42.
Yeah, this is a poke. Doe management. You got to extend them yardages to manage them does, I guess. So funny enough, this feeder's 40 yards from Jake's stand. He says if he puts it 20, he gets blown out all the time. So he has to throw it way back into the timber. So 585, 42 yards elevated, single bevel.
Is it uphill? Because it looks like the shot's level.
So I don't think he's hunting super high, but he is elevated a little bit. So you can see here, she just wears it.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, he sent me that video and I was, dang, she didn't move at all.
Hit her perfect because her leg, a lot of people make the mistake when the leg goes forward, they keep following it.
Yeah.
You need to stay where the leg, was.
Yeah.
Perfect shot.
So this doe, this is actually on January 14th. Oklahoma season ends in January 15th. So these deer are switched on. Like you said, those Texas deer in November, these deer are switched on.
Yeah, they're tired of being bothered.
Yeah. So this is just a fixed head, 3-blade, 525, 24 yards, elevated. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, look at the dip.
She's in the next area code.
She went freaking Matrix.
So I remember watching.
Did you hit the
this.
aorta? Did you find her?
I did. So I remember shooting her and being like, how the frick did I do that?
Yeah.
And
it's
then,
hard to catch with your eye unless you see that camel bend.
And I can go frame by frame on that camera. So I did, and I was like a freaking spined her, or what was going on there? And then she was just spraying. I hit that artery.
Yeah, you cut the aorta.
Yeah, so she didn't make it very far. You can see she was almost level, and by the end she's ducking and turning and doing the thing.
I think the point in this one right here that everybody should hear is that deer, you said it, this is a late season, last day of the year. They're tired of it. They're tired of the humans.
Yeah.
And they're switched on. And that's the ones that are, like I said about Fredericksburg, we had a lot of those.
Yeah.
That didn't hit the aorta.
Yeah.
And you're not getting a blood trail out of that.
And that
doesn't hit the aorta.
That aim point was so low. I knew they were going to be switched on. I still almost missed her.
15 inches.
Yeah. She was booking it.
Foot, maybe.
Yeah.
How deep is a deer?
That's
A doe,
deer.
probably like that. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe 15 inches
Yeah, she was.
if you're aiming at the elbow. God, it's a tough one. I hate seeing that.
She's getting out of there.
It's one of the things about cameras that sucks. You back it up and just go. I had a great big pig I shot on the hill over here on my local place, and he was like 300, and he was probably going to be, we've killed 2 340s out there. This pig was all of it. He had legs that looked like they were this big. He looked like a barrel. And I draw, and to all of you who are going to video hunts, look at your camera, make sure the numbers are rolling.
That means it's recording.
That means it's recording.
Yeah.
Because you'll have the coolest kill ever when it's not recording a lot, and I've done it. So I draw, and there's another pig over here, and he's just kind of pushing him like he didn't like him around him. I look at the camera, I come down on him, and I mean the second I hit, he just took a step. He wasn't jumping the string. He was just eating corn and looking at that other pig. He took a step, and it was that far back behind the crease, low, skipped through him. He showed up with another feeder 2 weeks later. Didn't kill him.
Tough suckers.
Oh. And that was just one little step.
Yeah. So that doe I just showed you, this is the second doe I shot that evening. I knew they were definitely switched on after I saw that. So same.
Ooh, that.
Yeah, we got to. Got to do a little doe management every once in a while.
30-06 works good. 22 Hornet right in the forehead.
Yeah, we do that special doe day up there every once in a while. Yeah. Yeah.
Again.
When I saw the second impact, I'm like, am I going to quit doing this today? Because I had 4 doe tags. I'm like, I'm shooting 4 does because this is a big ranch over there. And I just hammered that one, literally the exact same spot. Wow, me and my other buddy Jake went and recovered both of them. He was like, dude, these are both terrible shots. I'm like, you got to see the camera. Like what? They both got out of the county.
That's the same camel thing. Like the head's coming up and look, her knees are on the ground. Are they? It looked like look at her knees.
Oh, they do.
She went on her knees.
To get out of there. She saw what happened to her friend earlier.
I've never seen that before. That's really crazy. Look at that. Her knees are in the dirt. Look at that.
I'm telling you.
Holy smokes.
It's crazy.
There's no solution for that. I mean,
30.6.
22-250 is a solution, but
Yeah, so she was doing some business there.
I don't know how you
See that one? She was spraying. I hit her.
hurt her spine.
So
I don't know what to tell you about that.
I don't know on that one. I hunt does now in October. This January does. I'm about done with them.
You can't shoot guns on that place?
Well, so the Oklahoma rifle season's only 2 weeks. Oh. It's in November, and then they have a special doe day December, so there's no...
Crossbow?
Yeah, crossbow could be an option.
Suppressor? Mm-hmm. Suppressors work.
Yeah.
Get some subs. Click!
Done. So...
They don't jump it.
This is the only... this is a lightweight fixed head, so it's a 430, 17 yards. This is on the ground. This is back in 2017.
How much weight are you pulling?
At this time, about 60 pounds.
You're probably running 270.
Yeah, so as you can see, I got a really nice cameraman. Very clean footage. Thanks, Jake.
He had too much, he didn't get his Ritalin that day.
Yeah. So you can see this is only at 17 yards. And he does some moving. Now, he probably saw two idiots with the blind doors open, but he's
That's the same as the does, though. That's that, I don't know, let's guess, 6-inch, just kind of, that's not the extreme camel head, right?
No.
Put your knees on the ground. We need to go back and see if the other one put his knees on the ground. We'll go back and see the first doe. I bet she did.
You think so?
I've never seen that.
You learned something new. Okay, there was...
She literally put her knees in the dirt.
Okay, that was that one. Let's see again. So this is the first one. Let's see what she does.
Put your knees in the dirt. No. She doesn't know the trick.
She just wanted to go left.
But it's the same impact point.
Yeah.
So that means they're doing this. Like she's...
That's crazy.
It's not really a drop. It's more of a...
Like a turn.
That's what I would call the average deer movement from all the stuff we've seen. That gap right there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's almost like you should just expect that.
Okay. This is the last one I got. So this is a 525, 25 yards, elevated position. This is a December buck, so they've been pretty switched on for a while here. I hit this deer pretty low. Not pretty freaking low. Yeah,
that's the toughest part of this stupid game is one will jump in, the next one will stand there.
Yeah, those lines are almost stacked together.
Did you get him?
I got him. Yeah, he ran 10 yards and fell over. I didn't know how.
You cut the back of the heart off.
Yeah.
By the impact point, because the heart's sitting like that.
Mm-hmm. He didn't make it very far. I figured that one was going to wear that and move on with my life, but I guess
I thought so too.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised you got him, honestly.
Yeah. God was looking down on me on that one. But that's 21 kill shots. So I'll say this. So on the fixed or the heavier arrows that were greater than 500, we have one that was 430. Majority of them 525 to 585 range. We had one duck. I had 5 duck that were kind of in spinning, and then I had 3 that didn't move at all. They just took it. No movement.
So it's about the same percentage as the other ones, as the faster arrows. There's nothing. My prediction for this was that we wouldn't find anything consistent, which we did not.
Except
necessarily, unless you have something else.
The only thing that I saw consistent was they're either going to stand and take it or they're going to duck. Those are your two options, or spin. Obviously, duck and spin. But
if you're a gambling man, then that duck right there is the duck you shoot for.
Yeah,
if you're
I shoot for a 3 or 4 inch duck. Yeah, about
every
like that.
time.
Yeah, and you can see a lot of these deer. That's exactly what happened. The aim point was lower, and we ended up smoking them because of that. Because of this gap right here, that 3 to 4 inch. So obviously those late season does, like the Oklahoma ones that were putting their knees in them, I don't know how you fix that. You just chalk that one up.
It doesn't matter if it would have to be going 1,000 feet per second. That would be the only solution. 40 or 50 feet per second, either direction, you're going to get the same exact result. That's not solvable because the amount, that's a 12 or 15 inch drop. It's not a, that's manageable.
Yeah.
100% manageable.
Yeah, that's what I found is that the only thing that's changed on my aiming point is I put it about 3 or 4 inch lower than I used to. And I avoid a lot of those shots that are, right there on the aorta, right under the spine. And I get a lot of more Vital V, double lung, top of the heart type of hits. And if they don't move at all, you end up with one of you end up with that, where they just wear it.
Yeah, that's a beautiful hit right there. There ain't nothing surviving that.
No. I knew he was done. So I didn't find anything that really shocked me or that was out of the ordinary besides just them ducking. And if they don't duck, they're going to stand there and take it.
So we saw arrow speeds, just for the time to target thing, we saw arrow speeds from 250 probably, at your heaviest weight, to pushing 290 probably, because you've got long arms.
Yep.
I don't know if you've ever chronoed your bow.
Yeah, so with that 585, I was shooting right at 260.
Okay.
And then we got some definitely over 290 when you're shooting. We got some 430 grain arrows that some of my buddies had shot, and they have similar draw links to me. So anywhere from 260 to probably 290, 295.
And the arrow impact points across this whole subset, because this is a pretty good menagerie of 430, a lot of 500-ish, and then the big stuff. There's nothing conclusive here.
Because it goes back to this deer, you don't know what he's doing. You don't know your impact point or how fast you need to get there for if he's going to move at all. So
the 2 does that did the camel drop, were they big? Were they heavy arrows or were they lighter arrows?
Those are 525.
Yeah, that's not heavy though. That's a 270 arrow.
Yeah.
And that kid, I sent you the other clip, that kid that shooting 35 pounds, he killed 2 does with 575 grains in the tough head, and both deer just went. That arrow is just, you could throw a potato faster than the damn thing. It just goes.
What I noticed too is it seems like bucks don't move nearly as much as these does. Like these does are switched on, and a lot of these bucks just stand there and eat it.
Yeah, we didn't have a buck that really, really, really tried to get out of the way.
No.
I think there's a lot of shots that occur out of tree stands, particularly. A friend of mine, my buddy Chris, so when I take people pig hunting, we're probably a guy who's never shot a pig, and I put him at a feeder at 15 yards, they'll be 50%.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. And we've tried to figure out why. He thinks, and some of these shots that end up hitting the shoulder blade, which you did not. We were talking about one day, and he said, I think people train on 3D targets with kill zone or a 12 that's in the wrong place. Like, so you said you aim at the elbow, right above into the Vital V, and let them suck it up if they drop. I think that's a great strategy. From what we've seen, this duck right here, that's the duck. Now that's the extreme duck.
Yeah.
That's a little deer though.
Right, that's a late season doe.
That duck right there is the duck.
That's an average duck, yeah.
4 to 6 inches, maybe.
Yeah, 3 to 4 inches in my opinion. Yeah, like my aiming point on this would be let's see when he comes in broadside. I'm putting that arrow about right there.
No kidding.
Yeah, about right there.
Because that'll smash him.
Yeah, if he wears it, cool. If not, even better. No worries. So, and a lot of times when they don't move, you just smash them.
Yeah, no, that low hit is devastating.
Yeah.
Like that's when they run off with their head down and their tail's sticking straight out.
So
Chris was saying he thinks because of 3D,
change the way people aim.
You go to your training.
Yeah.
And if you shot 3D all year and it rewards you for shooting this high above the elbow and not down here, then when the pressure's on and one of these deer comes out, or the biggest deer of your life, or just a buck, and you get excited, you go to your training and you go center vertically, and then that duck happens.
Well, imagine if you didn't film this. What would you think? You'd be like, oh, what the hell just happened? I just hit him super high. I have no idea what's going on. I only know through my video to adjust my aiming point. That's the only way I've learned.
Well, that's the greatest thing about, that's what I posted a video. All you people out there, y'all should run iPhones in a clamp and open it up. Don't try to be a YouTube star and just catch the shot. Like once you commit, just say the deer should be about here. Make sure it's recording. Don't worry about it. Don't try to center the frame. Don't waste that time with the camera. Kill your deer. But if you can catch the shot, once I started shooting them on video, I was like, oh, I had the same reaction you did. Mm-hmm. A lot of the pigs we hit were back, because they have really short legs, back and high, because they get going pretty fast.
Yeah.
And they get to spinning. So it would always be a little back and way higher than you had to be. Much like we're seeing here. Once you find the deer, you're like, wow. And I've kind of guessed that this was gonna happen in my head, because I don't see, of all the pictures I get, which I probably get, I don't know how many hundreds a year, from people who say, it worked or whatever, whacked the biggest deer in my life, or does, or it doesn't matter. Kid whacking stuff. The impact point on this deer is the most common. It's
Really?
always about mid-body. I assume they're aiming there, but the video says the deer putting the arrow there.
Exactly. Oh, very rarely do I hit exactly where I'm burying my pin.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you get a deer like that. That deer was 20 yards on the ground with that 585 setup. I didn't have a great kill shot on him, but I hit him. Oh my God, perfect. Right in that spot. Mm-hmm. He ran 5, stopped. I'm like, oh, get another arrow. I'm knocking, and he just legs up.
Yeah, flipped.
Yeah, just destroyed.
That's the aortic arch. He smashed.
Yeah, it's been really interesting to look at the kill shots. The only thing that I found that can affect my behavior is just how I aim. How I aim is just a little bit lower than I would.
Yeah, you wouldn't care what the arrow is.
Yeah, it's just how I aim. I know I'm gonna get some sort of reaction. If I don't, that's good too. That's fine. Hit him right in the heart.
Golly bum. Well, that's the takeaway then. I knew it was good. My prediction driving over here was we're not going to see any consistency whatsoever, which we did see. We saw the camel heads. We saw the lady put her knees on the ground. Mm-hmm. Late season. Mm-hmm. Yep. Take that into your mental strategy. Late season, you just see like 15. As much as she moves, she's still you're gonna miss by 10 inches at 15 and not 15. The more this weekend, although you put together, this isn't 3 shots, this is a lot.
Yeah.
And pretty wide range of arrows, arrow systems. Bucks don't seem to jump as much until one does.
Yeah.
The first Pope and Young deer I ever shot at, I aimed under him because I thought he was gonna jump and I shot the ground. I yelled at him. It's a big 10-point. He was about 130, 135. Comes out 20 yards. I said, he's going to duck. Aim at the right below his brisket. Pull the chook in the dirt. He hopped about 3 times. I didn't even reload. I said, you deer, I hate you. I started screaming at him. I don't know what the hell got into me. Okay, well, then we saw what I expected, which is the time to target has nothing to do with anything. You got to aim. This damn deer in full control of the situation.
They are. Yeah, they sure are. Every one of them is different too. Well, man, I appreciate you doing this.
No, it's been fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, no, this is a cool thing to look at. And not from the standpoint that it didn't seem like the arrows mattered. I just learned a ton about shooting a deer. Your aim low and let her eat is the thing to do.
I think I can probably put together some more buck shots. It'd be interesting to look and see how a wide range of 20 or 30 buck kill shots would look like and see what they duck, how they move. If they move any differently. So, I mean, we had several here, but it'd be interesting to see on a...
No, I'm totally with you on that.
That'd be cool.
I mean, I got all kind of stuff. The more you do this, Ed always says, don't do experiments because more experiments come. You got 15 more things we want to know, right? We found out that the arrow doesn't matter. The deer's deciding, and you better aim low.
Yeah. Aim low, let it fly. That's
The
what
arrow
I do.
doesn't matter from the speed component because you're talking about you had a 35 foot per second difference probably, and it didn't matter at all.
No, not in this.
So if the time to target question is that the deer can move more, that's the time to target thing. By the way, it's about 0.03 seconds at 30 yards. Between like a 250 foot per second arrow and a 290 foot per second. I did the math before I got here. That's the 100th place, by the way. Didn't go to school. It seems like the distance to the deer is the same. Meaning, if the time to target thing is, let's say the arrows in theory are this far apart flying, you shoot 2 arrows at exactly the same time and they're flying towards the deer. I didn't really see, but I didn't look. So that the slower arrows seem to be further away when they start moving. And I don't know how the hell you do that. I don't, at 0.03 seconds, you can't really pick up
I don't know.
from behind.
Yeah.
You'd have to have a camera this way.
You'd need so many frames.
You need a lot of cameras.
Yeah, I don't know how. That's not a good enough camera.
No, it's just, I haven't seen from shooting 1,000 grains, shooting a 40-pound bow with 700 grains, and 650 and 550 and that kind of stuff. I have not been able to see, doesn't mean I'm right or wrong, it just means I can't see that. It seems like shooting from an elevated position, the slower arrows like above them, like it's traveling, right? And you can see clearly it's still above them and there's dirt over the animal and then they start moving. Great, so we got to sit around, talk, show cool footage, and we have nothing to say.
Yeah, that's
Aim low.
okay. Aim low, that's what I'm gonna do.
Late season.
Yeah.
You might want to get a gun.
Yeah, I would recommend that, and do whatever you want to do. I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do. So where can people check you out? Where's your channel?
Well, you just type the Ranch Fair into the Google. I have the dumbest name ever in archery, and it's pretty easy to find me on Instagram. And of course, watch all these guys' content because they have a lot more broad content than I do. They interview some interesting people and talk about a lot of the topics around this kind of stuff, and plus how to get these things in front of you.
That's right.
You can't shoot at them and hit them bad if they ain't in front of you.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I got all these. I asked my buddies to send me these kill shots. Yeah, none of these are me. Yeah, well, cool. Well, we appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll do something again. So make sure to subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.
Thank you.
Bye.